Today, I'm going to show you the best youngster that we have found for our Rochdale career mode. We just found him. He's from France. Let's get into it. But Per Lufgren comes in with his scouting report. Let's see. I hope you brought me something good. Nom Limon. 100k value. He's not what we're going to bring in. Leo Morel, 15 years old, 190k value, but a 93 possible potential. Interested. Achille Antoine, 41 to a 57 overall, 53, 73, 170k value for us. And probably the best one here, Auguste Bourgeois, 55 overall, 75 max. Current overall up to an 84 and a 90. 80 and a 94 and a $2.3 million value. We found a superstar. Welcome back to another episode of Rochdale to Glory, the series where we take Rochdale from the EFL League 2 up to Champions League winners. And as I mentioned earlier, we have found one of the best youngsters that we can find. So I'm going to play a clip here. This was from last night because I was really tired, and right before I finished the last episode, I forgot to keep the recording going, even though I saw all this, and it was pretty big, so I didn't want you to miss it, and here we go. Yes, here is the man, Auguste Bourgeois. He is a 64 overall currently, 4-star skiller, 3-star weak foot, striker, 17 years old from France. We will probably be bringing this lad up very, very soon. He's got a really good shot on him, great pace, good dribbling, and pretty good passing so far. Great acceleration there at 72, 68 sprint speed. This kid, there's really not much that he can't do. He's got good free kick accuracy already, good volleys. He's a finisher of the ball. He's going to be fantastic. And the only reason that we're going to end up keeping him here is because Tyrese Sinclair was cleared to join the first team again, which is huge for us because that helps really, that helps solidify that front line for us. But Devontae Rodney has been playing really well recently, so we're going to make sure that Tyrese is fully ready, fully healed before we get him back into games. But I also want to make sure that Bourgeois keeps that 94 rating overall. Things are looking bright. We just need to find one guy in the middle who's got the same potential and pretty good overall, and we're going to be cooking. Speaking of cooking, did you know that hitting the subscribe button that's like under here somewhere means that you are able to cook? You're going to wake up in the morning and magically find out that you can cook. Not really. Anyways, we are hopping in here. We're going to take a look at the table. We are playing Tranmere Rovers. We're sitting at 27 points, a plus 12 goal differential, 40 goals for, best in the league. Shout out offense. Thanks, Elliot List. And Tranmere Rovers is a little bit down further than us. They're currently in 19th, a minus 6 goal differential, and 17 points total on the year. This should be a game that we should win. But, you know, as we've seen before, that's not always how it goes. So our lineup looks a little something like this. O'Donnell in net with Kawan, Knezovic, Ebanks, Saricki in the back, Madibo, Tolak, Para, and Mali in the midfield, and Rodney and List up top. So the main two changes there are Mali and O'Donnell because our Mexican lads, Carlos Rodriguez and Guillermo Ochoa, are both out on international duties, and they're coming up against a 4-2-3-1 from Tranmere. Hulit, Bristow, Turnbull, Jameson, and Dakers Cogley in the back line. Hawks, O'Connor, McLear, Morris in the midfield, Lewis sitting under Hemmings up top. We're going to be at home today. We're going to smash it. Knezovic wins the ball back. Rodney gets the ball from Tulloch. Elliot List, one-timer back in the net. It's in. 1-0 Rochdale. We're 20 minutes into the game. This has been quite the boring game. Ooh, and Knezovic just gets beat. Knezovic gets beat by the pass, and we are tied 1-1. You know, I asked for a little bit more excitement, and we're starting to get it. That's going to be the end of the first half. Overall, pretty decent half of football. You know, we've had some sloppy turnovers, but I think we're playing well. We need to get more goals in the second half and try to steal the win from this one. And we're going to start with a wonderful run by Devontae here. Can he go with the finesse shot? He can't. Can he get to the ball again? No, he can't either. Oh, that was a great opportunity. That finesse shot didn't seem too finessey. And that's going to do it for that game. Just a frustrating, boring game. Not really too much to notice. Larry Yoings just got done saying, "Hey, you suck, coach. Get on my level." But they played on our level today, so 1-1 draw is how that one ends. Kind of boring. 7-5 from Rodney, 7-3 from List, 7-6 from Saricki, and that's pretty telling since that is the highest rating that we have today. So 7-5 from Ethan. I thought he was my man of the match. After that boring snoozer, we get a little transfer offer in here for Adriano Castro. So we recently accepted one for Edson Pereira here. He's probably going to end up leaving here. We get an offer for 410 for Castro. What we're going to do is we're going to go in and negotiate and try to get a little sell-on added. I don't care if we have to end up taking a lower transfer fee in order to pass that one through. 300,000 and a 7% sell-on. We might have been able to get 10 out of that one, but I think he's going to be able to increase a little bit higher. And so although that was a lower fee than they came in for originally, I think that having the sell-on clause there is going to be big for us, especially next year. And so hopefully they end up selling him soon. And I'd call that a dub. And there's Edson Pereira going out, 360K. It's kind of weird because we didn't get a cutscene. But 440 is the best that we could have had. We could have made 80K more. I'm pretty fine with that. So I think we're kind of in the right direction here. We're kind of clearing out those players. We're turning them into some funds here because we can go and use those funds and try to bring in Ben Nelson full-time and Femi Saricki. I think those two guys would be absolutely massive. And there's the transfer fee out, 300,000 for Adriano Castro with a 7% sell-on. We get an F because we could have made 300K more. So unfortunate. We are coming up on our biggest game of the season so far. We have to play Mansfield Town next. This is going to be a really tough game. They got a plus 19 goal differential. The only ones better than us in that stat in the table. They've got the second highest goals for in the table, if I remember correctly. Yes, they do, and it's kind of not even close, really. But they've got a great goals against record, and that's what we have to get through today. So hopefully Elliot List and Devontae Rodney can come out there, bang some goals in there, because we need to get this win and try to get a little bit closer to them in the standings. And as you can see, we got Rodriguez and Ochoa back from the international duties, which is massive. We're away today, an afternoon game, and we've got to beat their 5 back of Flinders, McLaughlin, Hewitt, O'Toole, Perch, Gordon in the back, Clark, Hardingen, Maris in the midfield, Atkins, and Oates up top. It's going to be really tough, especially since they don't give up many goals. And hopefully this referee, Andrew Kitchen, wants to hang out in the kitchen because we're going to bring the heat. So this is not only a huge game because of where we're at in the table, but this is the best offense in the EFL League 2 versus the best defense. Now we will finally be able to settle the debate of what's better, having an elite offense or an elite defense in terms of football. I think the elite offense is the better part in football because if you're able to score as many goals, you know, you gotta, like, you can keep up with anybody. It doesn't really matter how bad your defense is, but that's not always how it goes. Ideally, you have a little bit of both. But today, Rochdale and Elliot List are going to try and advance their total and bring it to Mansfield Town. Let's get these deer out of here.
Another one.
That's hilarious.
We've got our best center back pairing out there today and our best wing backs, I think. So Saricki gets he can't get to the, we're down. We're down. Words fail me. We're down. We're going to need to step up a lot more than that. Oh, and a great, man, he dummied me with the, like, fake turn. Look at this. He has, like, a little fake turn here, and I bit right on it. How do you even do that? Carlos, all right, you can see Rodney here. Here's Rodney. Here's Rodney. Can we get the ball over? No. Yes! Almost blew it. Probably should have taken it with Rodney, but we got it with Elliot. Maybe a little stat patty of me, but a lucky poor touch there, and Elliot's pace just brings him right to it. 2-1 Mansfield. We're back in it. Elliot List, Devontae, second chance. He cannot convert again. Oh boy. We need Tyrese Sinclair. Rodney, but he gets the shot, the long shot. Devontae! He can't make anything easier. It's got to be from 20 yards out and on the volley. Go say hello to Coach Oinks. You're on the wrong side. Wow. What a shot. Let's take a look at this again. Madibo gets it back to him. A dolphin dive over. One touch and he smashes it. A beautiful curler into the top left. Larry Oinks loves it. He just got his hair re-dyed. He's all in. 2-2 game. Let's go. Elliot List. A great ball by Saricki. Take a touch and hit. And not good enough shot. And Jimmy just passes it right back. I didn't really have much there. Oh, a poor play off the bar and in. He just beats Ochoa. I didn't know what I could do there. Boris was running with him a little bit. He wasn't going to get there soon enough, so I brought Guillermo out, and that did not clearly work. Get the ball in. Boris? Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. Devontae? List, touch, off the bar. Oh my gosh. It goes off of a head of the defender and then off of the bar immediately after. How unlucky can we be? Jimmy gets the ball and a good pass in the middle. We've got some time. Devontae, touch, and it's in the 93rd minute. Devontae. Oh. That's a butt clench. My heart is racing. Goodness me, the Rochdale fans, they love it. The traveling crowd. A beautiful one touch and the off foot and the little curve into the net. Oh, yes, Devontae. Ooh, baby. And that's going to be the end of the game. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe how big Devontae Rodney has come for us today. This man just won't stop coming.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Up in big moments. Our match ratings, Devontae Rodney is the man of the match. He had the best game out of everybody. Carlos didn't play too well. Para, he held it down. Elliot List had a great game. Madibo as well. Jimmy Kwan, Saricki, and that was pretty much it. Ochoa did his part too. Could have probably been a little bit better, but when you're facing 8 shots on target, 5 saves, not a terrible day for him, but really happy we got that result out. That was huge. 3 days later, we're right back into another game here, but this one's at home and against Sutton United. So Chalupnikzak in goal, Milsom, Goodlife, Rowe, and Kizzy in the back, Randall, Smith, Beauty Man, and Gambling out on the midfield, Jinsong Wook and Kendall up top. Against the same squad that we came out with in the last game, except for the fact we're going to take Rodney out, put Campbell in for Para. Quigley's going to come in for Rodney, and Ethan Brewerly's going to get a shot in midfield here. So I think that should be pretty good. Unless we want to start, we're going to start Ian Henderson today. I think this should be a decent lineup. Maybe we can give John a shot out on the right back position. And aside from that, I'm pretty good with our squad overall. We're going to just hop right into this one. Boris, get back. Get back, Boris. Ugh, nothing. No words. No words. Let's get the goal. Rarely finds Campbell. Takes the shot from range. That was going in. Ian Henderson is going for the run instead of Elliot List. We're going to hold it up. Try to get it to Campbell here. He wants it to Rodriguez, who smashes it and levels the game. Nice shot, Rodriguez. Good one, Carlos. Here we go. Gritty. Yeah. Great stop by Boris. Here we are. Can we get List in some space? Yes? He's got the ball over the top. A wonderful touch. The chip. Oh, cheeky. 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 Elliot List with a great chip over the keeper. Elliot List with the great chip over the keeper. Just barely gets to it. That 94 pace pays off in that instance, and he's like a Dorito, just chips it right over. Ooh, baby, great shot. 2-1 Rochdale. Elliot List before halftime. Oh my goodness. Didn't mean to do a power shot, to be totally honest with you. But we just had a nice bit of play. I was going to try and hold possession, but we found Ian in a lot of space who saw Rodriguez. He just passed it right off the List. I probably could have taken the shot with Rodriguez as well, but Elliot List just had the thing. I didn't know if we were going to see another defender come over onto us, and I thought the one was a little bit closer between Rodriguez and Henderson. I thought he was just going to operate in front of it, so we make the extra pass, and it pays off because we go right into halftime after that on a world of momentum. 3-1 so far. I think we're going to go ahead and call that a night for Elliot List. We're going to put Scott Quigley in up top and drastically change our play style. Guillermo wanted to come out on that one, I think, but just did not. And a great, wow. I hate that animation where he just goes and steps in front of your man. It doesn't really make sense because I clicked L2 and he also probably clicked L2. Well, the computer did. But I don't know why that's the animation because it completely offsets my move that I try to do. But regardless, it's 3-2 and Rochdale has to take it a little bit more seriously now. Gets it back to Brearley, Quigley, Carlos. Oh, and a worldie from Carlos. He got his long shot. You don't need the power shot. You just need to shoot it. We're going to look at that again. The hyper motion. 21 meters from the net. Ball perfectly placed into the top left. No keeper's getting that. Not even the best keeper in the world, David De Gea. Not the best performance, but a fantastic comeback for the team. And Carlos Rodriguez had 2 on the day, which is amazing for him. He gets the first goal, the equalizer. Elliot List comes in, uses that pace, and it gets a great touch with a little Dorito action on the end. Chips it right over the keeper. You gotta love that. And then this wonderful play, a really good link-up play, great passing, power shot right into the net. And we see a couple saves there. Omar tries to bring it back a little bit closer, but we get the ball over to Carlos, who smashes it from distance perfectly up into the top left corner. Carlos Rodriguez, 8.7. Great game from him, and I do not disagree with that. I'm going to give you an extra game here. We're going to play against Colchester in the league again. And as you can see over on our team sheet, Elliot List is paired up with his main man, Tyrese Sinclair. He's back from action. He doesn't have a bandage on him anymore. He's ready. He's at a -2 overall because of the injury, but we're going to start boosting that right back up. He's only going to play a half for us. We have Devontae Rodney ready to come in. Tavon Campbell's going to start playing out on the left. And we're going to face Colchester, and their lineup looks like Horny in net. The team that we're going to come up against for Colchester looks a little bit like this in 4-2-3-1. Horny in net. Beru, Dellison, Eastman, Chemendu in the back. Lubala, Longstaff. Scoose, Chesters in the midfield. Chilvers and Sears up top. God, that all-name team. My gosh. Wow. That's one of those plays that always beats us. It's coming, it's on his right, and he fits it near post. Yeah, sure. Man, Rochdale does not look like they want to win, and we get beat near post again with Ochoa. Oh, boy. We need a response, and we need it fast. Got the ball up. Find Rodriguez. List. There we go. Get the ball. Elliot List, the main man. Come on. Good pass from Rodriguez to find Rodney with the little flick. Great job, Rodney. Now here we are. We need to try and get the ball back. Get the ball back. We're on constant pressure. That's a good win. That's a good win. There we are. See it. See Rodriguez. List. Nope. Just pass it back to Rodney. Make him finish. He finishes! Oh, I was so mad that he didn't pass it to List, but Rodney gets the assist and the goal to get us all level. We're going to keep on this constant pressure because they can't hang right now. There we go, Rodriguez. Asim, find him. Find Rodney. Make up for it. Oh, he gets the ball out. Great save. Great save by the keeper. Come on, Para. Whip it in. Find him. Carlos. And it was blocked. All right. He headed it a little bit too down. Let's get it into Boris. Or Ethan. Ethan! The captain! Ethan! Capital One! What's in your wallet? The Rochdale fans are loving it. The away section. Man, I can't believe they only gave us that little section. They're loving it. They're going crazy. The Dalians are loving it. Wow. A little blooping ball over the keeper with a crazy save. Crazy dive. What is this dive? Look at this. He's just like floating like a ballerina. Oh. And Longstaff is not long enough to get to that ball. Rochdale 3, Colchester 2. Great outcome from Rochdale. A wonderful victory, mostly brought to you by Larry Oink says, "Hey, fuck you, man. You suck. We just kicked your butts." Oh, great performance, mostly brought to you by Devontae Rodney. Just an absolutely crazy time. Horny and Ochoa are here with the 4 first highlights. That's crazy. A lot of saves from Guillermo today. And a great header by Ethan. Oh my gosh. And an 8-4 from Devontae Rodney, the man who brought us back. And right after that game, we get an offer for Tavon Campbell for $350,000. And we're going to go in and negotiate. It says $350,000 is his top value. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a little bit more money from him. We're going to try to get $370. And if that doesn't end up going through, it goes through. So I should have asked for more is what I'm gathering. We're going to check on the youth squad monthly report, see where some people are landing. So Diego Cardozo, we need to be able to see his value here. He's at a 46 overall. I think we're probably going to end up moving on from him. I could just cut him, but I don't know. And Gabriel Ferreira is up to a 61 overall now as a right back. He's going to be pretty good. I think we might be able to offer him a contract sometime soon. Adriano Santos is staying up there in overall. Agustino de Carvalho, he's playing up to a 52 now. 84 is his possible potential. I like that. And he's got really good pace and physical. He's almost, depending on what his tackling is not the best, but that's a pretty good, those are pretty decent stats for an overall, for a center back there. Gabriel Brito here, 55 overall, 72 to a 90. Happy with that. Brendan Watson, Carlos Pereira, and Rafael Lopez all stayed at roughly a 94, 93 from Lopez being the only outlier there. But Carlos is somebody who we're going to bring up when he turns 16 more than likely. Auguste Bourgeois stays up at that 94 overall, 17-year-old, 70 pace there. He does pretty much everything well. And we'll get him on a mobile striker here, improve his long shots, short passing, dribbling, ball control, and sprint speed. Yeah, get his skill moves up, and let's try to get him to be a little bit faster. But Auguste Bourgeois, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take Cardozo, promote him, and then immediately sell him. We're also going to end up bringing up Gabriel Ferreira here. He's got a 90 as his possible potential, 61 overall. I'm all in. Bring him into the squad. And we're going to do the same thing for Alekos Kaya here, and he is going to also see the door. I know he has 84 potential, but especially with Eduardo here and Auguste, we're going to have plenty of strikers, and we don't really need him on the team, so we'll promote him. And we're also going to see Auguste Bourgeois join the Rochdale first team. I'm super pumped, but before we go and look at them in the squad, we got a couple. Muhammadu Ba here, no, and Vigfusen, the monthly scouting report from him as well. Let's see if he's brought us anything good this month. He has not, unfortunately. Only 90, 100K potential from all of these guys. Kind of a bummer. Was really expecting something a little bit better from that. that's going to do it for us today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know, hey, Pedro, I'm watching this at 2:30 a.m. in my underwear in my bed eating hot Cheetos, and I've got hot Cheeto dust all over my bed. And I'll say, awesome. I wish that was my life because I love hot Cheetos. But that's going to be it. We're going to have to wait until next episode to see Auguste play his first game. And Devontae Rodney really stole the show this episode. He's been fantastic, but I hope you had a great time. Let me know what you think. And as always, up the Dalians.